best exemplify the tradition and prolific writing of Stephen Heller. It celebrates critical thinking about design and the profession, and encourages development in the next generation of design voices through a variety of media. The first winner for this category is more than a graphic designer. She's an advocate, activist, educator, writer, and a true force for change in the design world. Born in DC in 1952, she grew up immersed in art, developing a distinctive visual perspective that has influenced generations. In recognition of her enduring impact, she was already awarded the AIGA medal in 2021. Please join me in celebrating Dr. Cheryl Holmes-Miller.
And I have my analog iPad. I want to take a moment. I'm scripted, I'm saying 2 minutes, but I'm going to take 2 extra minutes because I was in pandemic when I was awarded 2021. And I didn't have the opportunity to really be with you and to say thank you. And so I have a list of thank yous. And that's inclusive of the whole journey. You can't be born in 1952. And I've come a long way. And so, patient with me. I have a lot of people to thank you. It's a journey of thank yous, so I'm gonna try to do them quickly. Of course, I recently saw Steve in New York, and I thanked him for, we were young in the business in New York. And I didn't have, like a close mentor, but I watched Steve. And I had an opportunity to tell him, I said, I've been watching you a long time. And in many ways, you have been my writing mentor. So I want to thank Steve first, and then I want to thank my high school teacher who suggested a writing career. But I got recruited to RISD and I wanted to study art and design, and now I write about art and design. I think the challenges of life, I have had them, that put Dr. Leslie King Hammond in my life, my academic mentor for over 50 plus years, who taught me the primary protocols of scholarship. Thank you to my husband for my first wooden drafting table that's still in my basement, and he asked me, what are we gonna do with this junk? And a lifetime of design journey, he's been my silent partner. Philip, I thank you for bringing me to New York and leaving and uprooting us from home for good. I thank life for the challenge of starting over again in New York. I thank New York for the obstacles I faced trying to become a designer, to live a dream in the jungle, a real hunger game of fear and risk and faith. I thank my inner curiosity for trying to answer the burning quest and question, where are the Black designers? I thank the hurdle of finishing Pratt Institute's graduate program when I was informed that I could not design a project for my final thesis. I wasn't allowed to design a senior project. I thank Dr. King for answering my paid phone call when I was informed you cannot design to graduate. Dr. King, these people won't let me graduate by submitting a design project. I have to write my way across the graduation stage. I thank you, Print Magazine and Martin Fox, my first publisher. Ms. Miller, we want you to write your thesis into a future magazine article. We will give you a contract, $1,500, and assign you an editor. Would that be okay? Tom Goss was my first editor Today, Debbie and Steve remain my editors and publisher at print. Print remains brave in giving me a voice to write the truth, even painful truths. I thank all of my publishers, Print Magazine, Communication Arts, Princeton Architectural, Kendall, Hunt, and all of the publishers who publish my footnotes embedded in the works of other authors. I thank my hand-selected, special, divinely curated editors, Tom, Zach, Carrie, Sarah, Bailey, most recently, Linda, Sandra. You made my truth and storytelling palatable. You smoothed out the message with grace. Cheryl, you can't say that. Let me help you. I thank yet another life's event that forged me to seminary, where I learned scholarship, social justice and liberation theologies, to discover that I am a design social justice theologist. Thank you, New York, for not hiring me anyway. There would be no Cheryl Miller Design Inc., New York, or Story Today if I had been hired. Thank you to all of my award jurors and agents and nominators that have given me awards in spite of my many races, creeds, and colors, and someone who thought it not robbery to give me a Wikipedia page and I'm alive. Thank you, Stanford University, Reunion, and the museums that have stored my notes, manuscripts, fractals, and artwork. Thank you, E.W. Doty Professorship, UT Austin Design, that afforded me resource to write my recent two works. I thank you, the years of AIGA leadership, starting with Carolyn Hightower and all the past presidents who answered my phone calls and email requests for fairness, equality, and love for us all. I thank the AIGA ally leaders who took my hand and gave me their hearts. So many chapters and leaders, Stacy, Michael, Steve, too many to name every region that invites me to bring love. Today, most impactful, thank you, Linda and Delaney. Our new pricing guideline is dedicated to my legacy and work. Sandra and Mark, Megs. Somebody heard my cry. 1,150% increase of Black designers represented from the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth edition of Megs to the 7th edition of Megs, which includes 25 Black designers and canonizing Ebony and Jet magazine. There's one left for sale. Deborah can take care of that for you. Someone, somewhere, read a God-given word of truth that was written and heard, my woe, my cry, my plea for justice. An unconditional thank you to you all who love my clarion call in your lives to design anyway, anyhow, anywhere, to believe, to step boldly, to be brave, and to love me anyway, anyhow, in all things, whosoever. Please, please, make history, don't repeat it. AIG, I thank you.